In the previous episode, we attempted the old Duke, and you guys left me some amazing comments that I'm going to follow through on for this one. It's just a bunch of suggestions of gear and weapons and a bunch of other stuff. So we're going to do that basically right at the start of this episode. I'm also going to mention that once we kill Duke, we're going to move right on to DOG, and I think DOG is going to be a lot of fun to work on. But with all that said, I'm feeling so much better today. Oh my goodness, I cannot express that enough to you guys. I feel like a new man. It's great. Okay, I'll discuss that throughout the episode. But first, we need to find geodes. There they are. Was it the fleshy geode or was it the divine geode? Might have been the divine. Let's open it and find out. No, that's the material. No. Is it these? I don't think it's these. There was a geode, which I don't remember what it was. Maybe it wasn't geode? Crap, it was the blood something or other. This is a problem. Okay, you know what? The easiest way to figure this out. See, we're gonna make the blood armor thing. Crap, I don't even remember the name of it. Let's go back here. No, let's go. Okay, we need to go to. What is the name of that boss? Ravager. There we go. Loot. What does Ravager drop? A bunch of this stuff. Yeah, it is a fleshy geode, but I wasn't getting what I'm looking for. Maybe I have to just go kill Ravager again? Is that the case? See, I don't remember exactly. Maybe if I just get some of the treasure bags. So let's try that. So let's go to Ravager and let's see if I get the, yeah, necromantic geode. That's what we're looking for. Also, we got a blood flare core, which is a equipable thing. Lose up to half your defense after taking damage. Lost defense regenerates over time. You gain 1 health for every 1 defense gained as it regenerates. It's kind of cool. Wrong button. All right, let's get the rest of these geodes. Oops, did not mean to do that. Okay, so now when I do this, it's going to give me the bloodstone, which I only need 1 thing for, which is nice. So let's go to a bloodstone. Where did it go? Right there. And these can be made into the bloodstone cores. So we're going to pop this into here. Bloodstone. I just need the 25, so I'll make 30 for it. And grab a bunch of these. Cool. So with this, we can now make the blood flare armor. Yeah, that's what it's called. So we need the body armor. We're gonna grab that. Need the pants. Always gotta have pants. And then we need the summon. So that one's minion damage. Rogue. I'm just checking all of them. Melee and magic. Yeah. Okay. So this one is the one we need. Then we can go through here and grab all this and pop this on. So actually, here, let's talk about that. So I go from 105 defense and 14 minion slots to 112 and still at the 14. 149% summon damage as opposed to the 134. So we go up a slight amount there. But this set, so I get 50% increased minion damage plus 3 max minions, greatly increases life regen. Enemies below 50% life drop a heart when struck. This effect has a 5-second cooldown. Enemies killed during a blood moon have a much higher chance to drop blood orbs. Summons poltergeist mines to circle you. Is that what that is? Oh, I see it now. Okay, that's cool. At 90% life and above, you gain 10% increased minion damage. At 50% life and below, you gain 20 defense and 2 life regen. Super good. So we're gonna hang on to that. Let's see. That's the first thing that I needed to do. Now, before we do any bosses, I need to let's get the sentry first. So we're gonna go to the underworld real quick. There is a sentry that I can get from off over here. Ooh, I don't have any dudes up. Let's just summon a bunch of these dudes. I do have the transparency still down on all these summons because it's kind of crazy how many summons that we have. So we're just gonna, let that do its thing. But I need to kill some enemies here. And one of them is gonna drop a... Can we turn up the spawn rate for this just to speed this up a little bit? So we're gonna look for a new sentry here. Now the sentry I'm not necessarily gonna use on Old Duke, but I will likely use it on DOG. So I'm just trying to get it done and out of the way now before I forget. So why am I feeling great? Well, I feel finally recovered from having that food poisoning or whatever it was. It actually may have ended up being a infection of the stomach lining, which is very similar in the way that you feel, right? But it lasted like way longer than food poisoning should have. However, it's gone now. I feel, like I said, I feel great. In fact, is that what we're looking for? Yes, Guidelight of Oblivion. Let's go ahead and go back. Boom. So this Shadows Dream of Endless Fire, Flames Devour, and Embers Swoop summons a lantern turret to fight for you. That sounds freaking awesome. I'm gonna reforge it real quick. But now that I'm feeling better, I was really cautious. So last night I made chicken Alfredo for the kids. I actually ended up basically not having many. I just had like a tiny bit of noodles, a tiny bit of the sauce, and a little bit of the chicken and everything. It was really good. However, I made a little bit this morning for breakfast, and I was like being really careful. Okay, I was just kind of waiting for it. Like, man, I don't know about this. I don't know how I'm gonna feel come, a couple hours from now, because usually it would be about an hour after I ate that all of a sudden I would just get this really bad like heartburn, and I'd feel like I was gonna throw up, and then if I had overeaten, I would absolutely throw up. So it was really bad. But after eating that this morning, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm feeling pretty good. So I just kind of slowly expanded what I was eating and the amount that I was eating. I'll get to that in a second. And yeah, tonight for dinner, it finally culminated into making some salmon with some asparagus and some steamed broccoli, and it was freaking delicious. And then I just had a coffee, which I haven't had coffee in like 4 days, and some tiramisu, and it was great. I'm slowly getting my calories up. Here's the deal. I'm one of those annoying people that have like a stupid metabolism. And if I don't like eat, I just lose weight. And we joke, my wife and I. Oh, you know what? I can't forget to do this. I need to get all my stuff from Chester, which I don't see because he's currently slightly invisible. Because, well, maybe it's not all in here. We need the diving gear, so I'm gonna have to make that real quick. Diving. I think I can make this, right? Do I have the abyssal diving gear? No, I'm close. How do I make the abyssal diving gear? Oh, that's right. I need the depth charm. Did I ever get that? No. I believe that's in the chest. So I need a shadow key. And I'm gonna get omniscience potions. It does help a little bit in the... Wait, okay, so to catch you up, we have to go into the abyss to kill giant squids, but I also am gonna need the stupid depth charm in order to make the abyssal diving gear, so that way I can actually make the abyssal diving suit. So catching you up on everything. Okay, so hold on to that. My inventory is kind of insane at the moment. I'm gonna have to take care of that. I'm just not put the time into it. So what am I gonna need here? I'm thinking diving. So if I just get the diving gear, maybe. I think maybe there was like 1 or 2 different things that I could use for this. But if I just go with the diving gear for now, I might be able to get everything else I need. Anyway, so like I said, I have a crazy metabolism, and my wife and I joke that I'm always the same weight. If I get on the scale, I'm always the same weight. It's always 155. Oh, I need the boots, don't I? I need the iron boots, yeah. I'm always 155 pounds. It's just, it never changes. Always 155. Again, I'm really annoying in that. However, yesterday or last night, I got on the scale and I had lost 5 pounds in 3 days. And that's really worrying for me because I just hadn't been able to eat. And if I was eating, I was like throwing up. So it's really bad. However, we got that figured out. And now I'll tell you what, I feel so great. I feel like a whole new man. I've been able to eat. I've got a huge amount of calories coming in at the moment, and I'm just feeling amazing. Ah, we got our depth charm. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and get this taken care of first. Depth, because this is going to make a fairly substantial difference here. So what do I, oh crap, hold on. Let's just do this. So we're going to do that, but I need to make the gear first. So this, I need the depth charm and the diving gear. Let's pop this in. Boom, boom. Hate when that's open in the background. Okay. Abyssal diving gear. Abyssal. By the way, I was thinking about this. The discussion has been ongoing of like what mod I'm going to play next. You guys have been leaving some pretty good suggestions. If I do something like Mod of Redemption or Split or Spirit mod, I'm not going to be doing Journey mode, I don't think. And for those of you who are new to the channel, a lot of you are coming in constantly. Thank you for watching. Welcome. Glad you're here. The reason I am playing on Journey mode is because I work a lot. I usually between, right now it's between about 12 and 15 hours every day because I run my own business. And essentially that means that I don't have time to do all the farming that is required with some of these mods like Fargo's or Calamity. So in order to just skip over all the farming, I play on Journey mode. That doesn't mean that it's any easier. I'm still playing Master mode, Death mode. So I can't, it's not like I'm cheating, right? I use things like the time freeze or sometimes the spawn rate here, which actually I probably should put back down because otherwise I'm going to forget about that. And that happens sometimes, but it's not like like all of my boss kills, I'm showing the full fight. So you know that I'm not cheating, and my whole thing is about integrity here. I'm just getting through, you know, and it makes no sense for me to cheat anyways. That it kind of ruins the experience. It's just so I can get through without having to farm. So outside of that, it's nice because yeah, I can have all this stuff and not have to worry about that. Right, where was I? So we got this. Did I grab the abyssal diving gear? Abyssal. So we're gonna pop that into there. All right, so for this suit, we need the plating. Okay, you know what? I'm actually just gonna have to do it this way. Right? Plating. So grab that. I've got the boots on, so we'll grab that. I should have everything else in there. So if I close that out, go to Abyssal. There it is, baby. Nice. I'm happy we got this finally. It makes this a little bit easier. So let's see here. That's a big wall of text, isn't it? Transforms the holder into an armored diver. Increases max movement speed and acceleration while underwater, but you move slowly outside of the water. The suit's armored plates reduce damage taken by 15%. The plates will only take damage if the damage taken is over 50. After the suit has taken too much damage, its armored plates will take 3 minutes to regenerate. Reduces the damage caused by the pressure of the abyss while out of breath. Removes the bleed effect caused by the abyss in all layers except the deepest one. Grants the ability to swim and greatly extends underwater breathing. Provides light underwater and extra mobility on ice. Provides moderate amount of light in the abyss. Greatly reduces breath loss in the abyss. Reduces creature ability to detect you in the abyss. Reduces the defense reduction in the abyss causes. Grants immunity to the sulfurous waters. Allows you to fall faster while in liquids. Boom. Huge amount of stuff there, which is just nice because now we can pop that back on and now we're not weak sauce anymore. It's kind of funny. This is the, anyways, let's go ahead and head back to the ocean. Go back into the abyss. And from there, yeah, we're going to try to find giant squids. Don't think those are on here. Although I forgot that I had a couple of, and I don't have them in my inventory. I had a couple of relics that I never ended up getting. Whoa, what did I do that for? And I need those relics. All right, wow, I can't see anything with this on. Why can't I feel like I should be able to see a bit more. I know that I have a couple lights. Maybe I should look for that. Abyss. That's not gonna help. I could swear. I know I definitely have Was that a giant squid? There's no way. I just like destroyed the thing. I know that there are other like pets and whatnot that I've picked up that increase light in the abyss. But yeah, I haven't been able to find this. Okay, so we got to go down here. I think. I think. Yeah, nothing there. This is where I believe things are gonna get a little chaotic, if I remember correctly. Ooh, what's that? Ball of fungi. Fungu. I don't think any of these have stuff that I can't already get. Ooh, what's that? Reaper shark. Don't want to fight no Reaper shark. Is it in this layer? I honestly don't remember. No, I don't want to fight the Reaper shark. No! Eidolon worm. I also don't think I can fight the Reaper shark, right? All right, I gotta look up these this squid thing real quick. I'm gonna look this up and figure out where these are. Okay, so I got this pet, which I think is supposed to be the what you call it from Destiny. Yeah. So I think that this might help a little bit with our seeing inside the abyss, but it is not a giant squid. It is a colossal squid, which is kind of in the area that I was just at where I died. So I'm gonna have to go down there and not get killed by the Eidolon worm, which honestly, I don't remember how to do that or why it shows up. Is it that you get, I don't remember what it is. I don't remember why the Eidolon worm shows up. That might be something I have to take a look at. This is all, you know, remembering. If you're like getting frustrated watching me and you're like, how could you? You're so close. You haven't figured it out. Well, we'll get there. I'll figure it out eventually and then we'll be able, oh, there it is. Colossal squid. Please, first time, first try. Here we go. Die. Oh, crap. I don't know about these minions, honestly. I mean, they're doing work, but are they doing enough work? I don't know. Here, let's put a sentry there. Is it cool if it just, ah! No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. Maybe if I move it up a little bit. I mean, my minions are doing their thing, right? Yeah, let's just charge through it. Oh my goodness, it does so much damage. I'm gonna put that there. I got a while on a heal. Oh, if I teleport, isn't that why the Eidolon worm shows up? Isn't that why I just died? I think that sounds very familiar, if I'm honest. I like this right now. This is totally fine with me. No, that's not fine. That's not fine. Don't get hit by the fire. I'm gonna go get these hearts that are down here. That's yeah. Nope. Bad squiddy boy. Please drop this first try. That would be great. Did it drop it? I don't know what I'm getting hit by, honestly. I don't think I picked anything up. Oh, you know what? I should try this one, right? Let's try see how that goes. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't think he dropped anything. This might take a few minutes of farming to figure out. Oh my goodness. This is like the third one that I've encountered that I've almost killed. I've just not been able to finish it off because I get stuck in really bad spots. And what I've learned, actually, that is helping the damage is this Warlock Moonfist thing is pretty good. And I'm just, you know, topping it off with a few of those, and it seems to be working pretty okay. All right, I got that boy a little, oh, I got it right there. Got that boy a little stuck, so that helped out a lot. Okay, what did we get? The Calamari's Lament is what it's called. So yeah, let's go ahead and go Calamari. I hope this is worth it. You ever feel like where you know, like, I don't know, guys. Thanks for the tips. I really hope that this 20 minutes, I had to look over how long I've been recording. This 20 minutes of doing this particular thing was worth it or not. So let's reforge it. Yeah. What do we need? I don't know. Probably gonna be, I don't know, Ruthless. It's usually the best one. Ruthless, or what was the other one? Mythical, just for, you know, having extra stats on it, which honestly aren't gonna make too big of a difference. Okay, so what does this do? It summons a squid to fight for you. Let's change the transparency here, which will help us see a little bit. So, okay, so it just takes up one slot. Yeah, so how many could we summon? We got one, so we can summon 13 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Look at those guys. Huh? Huh? All right, let's try that out. Maybe this will be a little bit better on the old boomer. I think it should be, based on what I've seen about this weapon, but only actual using it will tell us whether or not that is the case. I know I had picked up stuff there. I think I picked it up from fishing, which I think is kind of funny. All right, we really have to go ham on. I feel like I'm moving so slow. Why am I moving so slow? We're gonna have to go very ham on his cooldown phases, which he's doing right now, but I'm in a really bad spot and I keep getting hit by crap. This is bad. Also, I need to put a platform or something down here. It's just not working. Actually, you know what? I may abandon this fight and put a platform down, because that way the hearts are dropping on the platform rather than down into the water. We're definitely not helping us any. This is a really cool. Yeah, let's just go ahead and abandon this real quick. It's a cool build with this armor, but it's no use unless we're actually getting what we're trying to get, which was the hearts. So let's get a insta bridge and plop that down. All right, let's do this again. Which, by the way, I'm not entirely sure. I had my minions out on the last attempt. I just realized that because they weren't with me when I teleported back. So I think when I teleport, they're disappearing or something weird. Who knows? Oh, you know what? Actually, those are going to end up dropping a lot more hearts for us, aren't they? That might be very good for us. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't just charge into him there. That was very bad. Waiting for his his cooldown period. I'm sucking so bad. All right, you know what? I need to warm up. We're gonna have some silent attempts while I just get back into the fight. Okay, I've been at this for about 40 minutes, just doing Duke, and I did a couple attempts against the DOG just to kind of see how this is gonna be. Man, I'm just not making any progress tonight. So let me close those out. So here we go. I'll show you what I mean. It's just not, I don't know why. I always suck at Duke. I just go back and forth over here. I always suck at the Duke fights. I don't know what it is about this particular type of movement that just gets me. It's just not my kind of fight. So I've been using this one. I feel like it makes less just screen herpes for me to be able to see what I actually need to dodge, even with the transparency on. And it's, yeah, it seems to be a tiny bit better for this particular fight. All right, so, oh, I totally didn't summon my dudes. So let's get them all out. So basically, I've been doing this like movement that seems to work a little bit, which until he does that, sometimes he does that where he gets on top of me and he's able to charge at me, and this is not a good show of an attempt here. But so what I've basically been doing is kind of been running back and forth, just picking up healing, which seems to work okay. So anytime he's close, I'll whip him. Otherwise, I don't whip because it means that I'm not looking where I have to dodge. It seems way easier to. I'm just running away from him at this point. Yeah, because I was gonna die. So yeah, it's really tough to explain at the same time. I've been getting approximately just under 50% on average per attempt. So I kind of want to show you what I'm doing so that way we can kind of figure out what I'm doing wrong. Because I feel like I should have been able to kill this boss by now. And that's the frustrating thing, actually, is I do feel like, you know, we're right there. This boss should be dead. Let me try this again. I don't know if it's any better. So we're gonna do that. My boss. So essentially, like I said, I'm running away. And as I run, I get back over to about here, and then I flip back around. Sometimes that happens, and it's really annoying trying to get all these hearts to kind of regenerate that life I just lost. So he's doing his recharge. Sometimes I just whip it a little bit, but then we're going full ham here. So this thing seems to be like generating projectiles kind of regardless of where he's at, which seems to work pretty well. So now we're on absolute defensive mode because we're about to have adrenaline. So see, I charged there, I teleported, and I just didn't do it fast enough. So sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. It's really annoying when I don't get it. I'm just running away from this one because there's so much crap over here that I just need to get to a better position. So we're gonna kind of reposition over here for just a tiny bit because those spike balls will explode. That's what causes all the spikes that I then have to dodge. So if I try to time it where I'm not necessarily getting myself underneath all those, it's a little bit better. All right, so we're gonna wait for that adrenaline. I just gotta hold on to it, which is tough because there's a lot of stuff over here for me to dodge. Keep going. I think that's it. Oh, it is there, right there. So you see we do so much damage to him when we do it. This actually might be the lowest that I've brought him. It is, actually. This is the lowest that I've brought the boss so far. All right, I'm going focus mode. I'm just gonna try to evade here, I think. Come on, Zen, you got this, buddy. Oh my goodness, we did it. Thank God. Okay, we're done with that. I can't believe I just barely squeezed by on that one. That was a really lucky attempt, I think. I got that adrenaline rage and I popped it slightly early because I thought he was resting, but it turns out he was going to rest anyways. So ended up working out for us. Jeez, goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll do Duke so we can get his old Duke relic. Where am I going? Oh, I need to go over here to get the bags. There is a summon. Ooh, what do you got? Oh, bloodworms, of course. Whatever. There is a summon that I can get from his stuff, so we do want the treasure bags. Grabs a whole stack there. Ooh, I'm a little shaky actually after that. I felt like it was way closer than it ever was during the fight for me, and I just happened to get it in a mild commentary attempt. I'm missing some relics that I had picked up. If you remember what those things were, they were from the Acid Rain event. If I can find those, I'll put them down. I'll replace this one and put them down. Okay, so bags. I think this is one of the things that I need. So this is the Mutilated Truffle. It's an accessory. Summons a small old duke to fight for you. It apparently does a stupid amount of damage. This is summons a decapitated sulfurous fishron. Really? What's this a material for? Oh, why? That tells you how long it's been since I used the recipe browser. Oh, okay. So this is right. Gotcha. Not gonna worry about that. And we got the Viper. So let's search truffle. We'll get that. And yeah, the cadaverous carrion is what some of you guys recommended. And there's a bunch of other stuff here. So do that. Just essentially opening up the rest of this stuff to get the rest of his items. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Then, where is it? Boom, boom, boom. I think that's going to be it. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad we killed him. So this, I actually don't know what I'm going to replace here. I think it'll be easier once I get DOG dead. And apparently this is the weapon for it. So this summons a gross old Duke head on the ground, which is a sentry that apparently does a bunch of damage. Oh my goodness. I'm already way over my normal recording time, but you know what? I'm kind of having fun at the moment. I'm just gonna attempt this. We need that mutilated truffle on. Ooh. Still don't know what to replace. Maybe we just replace this for the time being. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put this goodness here. And did I get everything from the Duke? Maybe I did. Let's check. Oh goodness. There. Old Duke. Oh, that also checked off the acid rain as you guys said it would. Was there any other summon thing that I missed? Old Duke scales? That was another thing that I didn't look at. While under the effects of damaging debuff, you gain 10% increased damage, 5% crit. For every 25% life lost, you gain 6% increased damage, 3% crit. This would be nice if we weren't a summoner. Crit is fairly useless for us. All right, so we're going to pop this down. I'm going to get rid of these boys, the calamari boys. Get a few of those, and then, goodness, I don't know, maybe just Sirius to get that. All right, here we go. Wow, I just literally walked right into the head of the boss right off the bat. Good start, Zen. Good start, buddy. I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. And I only have just now summoned the boss. Should be going a little bit better than this. I mean, even on my just like random attempts where I was just trying to look for it. See if I should be doing this boss instead of Duke. I did better than what I'm doing here. I don't know, is the cadaverous thing actually like better? I mean, I'm doing a bunch of damage, like I can't deny that. A lot of damage actually. Oh goodness, barely dodged him there. That was bad. Yeah, okay, well, we got the Cosmic Guardians. So, you know, we'll get there. I think that's just going to take a little bit of practice.